Yeah, if I was you, I'd probably be thinking the same thing. How can farming be your favorite skill? I mean, there's Slayer. Well, in all seriousness, I do think Slayer is probably my favorite skill. But lately, I've been making so much money off of farming, it's hard not to like it. I mean, I'm already 99, I got around 16 mil XP. I don't have the pet. I'm still hunting for it. I've been doing those seaweed runs, belladonna, cactus, calquats, I mean, you name it. I even went to the Tithe Farm minigame for a while. I really like it now that it has the update. You don't have to constantly click on the watering cans. You can just click on the plant to water them. There's a few quality of life updates that I really like about it. I do plan on greening the collection log for Tithe Farm, but right now all I have is this straw hat because I heard that you need it for a master clue requirement, so I figured I might as well get that out of the way. Slaying these aberrant specters, though, it makes me want to go and get the seed box because it seems like it's the only thing I need. I got the herb sack, I got the gem bag, and I think that the seed box would make Slayer a little bit easier. I've always been told that it was really only useful for Iron Men, but there's so many seeds. It's like, it seems like it would be worth it. My main goal for the account right now is to complete all of the Elite Diaries. I recently came back from like a 4-year break from OSRS. It seems like so many people are playing now, and there's so many great new videos out that it really got me inspired to hop back on it. So here I am. But whenever I left, I had completed all of the hard diaries. So now that I'm back, I'm thinking, well, I might as well complete the Elite Diaries. So that's my main goal right now. My secondary long-term goal is to get my quest cape back. I still have around a dozen quests to go until I can get it back. I have it in my bank. I even have one on my cape rack in my house, but I can't use it because after all these years, I came back and there was like 20-something quests that I had to do. So I still got around 10 to go. I actually enjoy all of the new quests that I've done so far. I really like Varlamore. The new hops patch is so nice. The new herb patch, I mean, it's crazy good. One thing I like to do for a little bit of cash is farm Yanillion hops. They're like 1K each. Mainly people buy them to protect their mahogany trees at Fossil Island. And you make like 100K each run, and a run only takes like 5 minutes, so. Another type of hops that's actually really good money is jute fiber. And people use that to create drift nets for drift net fishing, which is super good hunter and fishing XP. If you farm the jute fiber and actually turn that into the nets themselves, you could even make more money. But that actually makes more money than Yanillion hops right now. But the thing about it is, with Yanillion hops, it's easy to protect it because all you need to do is give them one sack of potatoes or a basket of potatoes, which is extremely cheap, especially if you pack your own tomatoes into a basket. But compared to the jute fiber, Yanillion hops are better because jute fiber, if you want to protect those plants, it actually costs more money to protect them than you would profiting. So it's actually not worth, in my opinion, farming jute fibers. I would much rather go with Yanillion hops where you know for sure that you're going to get your profit back from protection. But to each his own. I mean, I've done a few farm runs of the jute fibers so far. And each time I do it, I do make around, 20 to 50K more GP than I would if I did Yanillion hops, if none of them happen to die. But like I said earlier, if you do plan on farming any hops, I would just go with Yanillion hops just because you know for a fact you're going to profit. Yesterday, I got 97 fishing at Tempros. I have over 300 KC on my alt account, but on my main account, I have less than 100, and I don't have any of the untradables you can get from Tempros except for the fish barrel, which I got extremely lucky with that. I mean, it's the only unique I got, and I happened to get the best one. So I'm really, grateful for that. My RNG is super good at Tempros so far. So I have been fishing at Otto's Grotto, barbarian fishing. It's nice, AFK. I'm really used to it. I got 99 on my alt account, and so I'm very much used to fishing. I'm really ready to get 99 on this account. Fishing will 100% be my next 99. And my range level is at 97 right now, but I'm not in a rush to get that because I'll just get that passively through Slayer and bossing. The current diary I'm working on right now is the Kandarin Elites, and right now I just need to get level 5 in all of the roles for Barbarian Assault. So I already have level 5 in Attacker, I have level 5 in Healer, I think I'm level 3 Collector, and I'm only level 1 Defender, so we all know how Defender role is, it kind of sucks. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually excited for the rest of the Barbarian Assault grind. I've been doing it, every other day. I've been doing a couple of rounds of Barb Assault, and once you start doing something, you start liking it for some reason. It reminds me of the Winter Toads, You go there and first you're like, this is, what is this? And the next thing you know, you're like, this is good XP. And the next thing you know, you got 600 rounds and you actually like doing it. So the same thing happened with me with Temphoros. It's like, in the beginning I was like, this is pretty cool. But now I'm like, oh, dude, I love Temphoros. So I'm really glad I'm in that kind of a mindset because it's not often that I find a grindy minigame to be kind of enjoyable. So I'm just going to ride this wave until, I'm just going to ride this wave until it stops. I am kind of excited to play OSRS right now because there was this guy that was giving away bonds in free-to-play. I made a video about him. His name's Trickster5K. Super nice dude. I mean, he gave me a bond, so, I really appreciate that. So I'm just really looking forward to this Barb Assault grind. Once I get that knocked out of the way, get this Kandarin diary done, and after I get the diary done, I should upload a progress video by then. I still do need to smith a rune hosta. I have 85 smithing. I'm gonna use orange spices. I just happened to run out of spices. I had a Hellcat, and I was fighting those big rats, those rat behemoths for the full jar of spice. He ended up killing my cat because I looked away from the screen for a moment. I was watching a YouTube video, so RIP that cat. I gotta have a new cat, have him grow fully all the way so I can catch rats and get more spices. I could just level up my smithing up to 90, but I mean, even getting up to 85 was kind of a chore, so it's kind of like I'd rather just take a little bit of time, go with my cat, go down to Dave's mom's basement, and hunt some rats, get some spices. It's no big deal. So after I get the spices, I can make the rune hosta. The chewed bones were another thing that I was hunting for a little while. I probably killed like 50, 60 mithril dragons. I didn't really keep track, but I finally got the chewed bones today, so that's what kind of got me motivated. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go and finish up this diary, so I might as well go finish up the Barb Assault. So right now I'm doing some barb fishing. Later I'm gonna go do some Barb Assault, and hopefully next time I see you guys, I will have the Kandarin diaries done, and we will be moving on to the next elite. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.